A very impressive story. Gitte, where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, I can't see. I'm sorry. Come on out.
Okay, I have glasses too. Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you to the organizers. I can't see anything because of the light, for allowing me to give you a quick update. My name is Gitte Pedersen, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Genomic Expression. And I started Genomic Expression when my parents got diagnosed with cancer together with my brother. And we are clear first mover in making RNA sequencing actionable in oncology. So RNA is really the software that runs the cell, and the DNA is the hardware. So we have a mission to save lives and make healthcare delivery more effective. And we do that by sequencing RNA. And since we were here at the XTC, we have in total, we started out with raising 1.5 and have proof of concept in breast cancer. And now we have raised $8 million. We have 4 clinical studies. We started focusing on breast cancer first, or women's cancer in general. We also closed collaborative deals where we retain all commercial rights to both the diagnostic content as well as the potential drug targets in a very novel business model, kind of having the cake and eating it too. And I'm here today because we are raising a Series A to get CLIA certified, which is a kind of a driver's license for a clinical lab in our existing lab in Boston, very low risk bar. And that will bring our platform from a $1 billion tool market into a $20 billion diagnostic market.
Woo!
Thank you.
Woo!
Big round of applause.
Woo!
So the reason we're doing this is because in the standard of care regime that we're operating in today, only 1 out of 4 cancer treatments prolong life. And that's why we're spending $100 billion on drugs every year, and 8 million patients die. So what we've done is to re-engineer RNA sequencing. I'm not going to go into details here, but a doctor sent us a tissue sample, and we extract RNA, use proprietary methods, algorithms, and a database to produce an actionable report that the doctor can understand. And what's really amazing is the impact we can have on people's lives here, because, for instance, this particular patient has only access to chemotherapy in a standard of care regime, very poor prognosis, and we provide options for already approved drugs, approximately 5 for each patient, as well as narrowing down to 30 clinical trials with a clear focus on immune oncology, which is really the only cure for cancer. So comparing that to our competitors that are using DNA sequencing, using some math, we calculate that they can extend life for patients, 16% of the patients that take that test. We estimate, based on the same math, that we can extend life for all patients. And that's really profound. DNA panels cannot predict the response to immunotherapy, and that's another very big differentiator. So we need this into standard of care when we started seeing these numbers, and that you're not going to get into standard of care unless you do clinical studies. So we funded all these studies now, mostly for non-dilutive funding grants, and that addresses $10 billion of the $20 billion number there. And together with the 2.3 million patients that are running out of treatment options in the standard of care regime that I talked about before every year, that reflects the other 10 billion. The platform is incredibly scalable because we are not using panels as, again, technical details. We can move out of oncology into other disease areas, into liquid biopsy, and also into wellness. So these are some of the proof points, and some of our key collaborators from the Danish Cancer Institute to the US Cancer Institute. They invited me for a whole day presentation. We have some amazing relationship with them, and some not-for-profits. We also innovated outside the laboratory. We have more than 50,000 Twitter followers, and we get inbound requests for the test on a daily basis, and also from doctors. This was the highlight of my moment with Richard Branson, pitching him 2 years ago here at Necker, so I'm so happy to be back. Since then, we've basically been in the top 10 of every single pitch competition. The last two we won, which landed us in Forbes. We are named one of the top 3 startups to watch. And this propelled me to give back. So one of our investors in our last round was Pipeline Angels, which focuses on investing in female founders. And this year, my husband, who's right there, and I decided to invest in a startup founded by a woman in New York. So very proud of that. And that also propelled me to do something else, because I'm incredibly inspired by Acti and what BuildTi have built with this group of people. All you people are so amazing. And what I wanted to do was to create a room where women founders and investors could meet, have fun, and potentially fund each other. So I founded Female Equity. It's a not-for-profit, and BuildTi agreed to be an ambassador because we cannot do this without you men. So thank you very much.
Woo!
Amazing accomplishment. Thank you. I can't see anything. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so now I'd like to welcome Lauren and Kim of Unite BDI for a brief